Hey, great. Hey, I can see you, Rachel, and I know that Denise is here as well. Welcome. I can just open up, so hit the love button for me, connect with me, let me know that you're arriving, and if you're watching the replay, make sure that you also connect, comment, and hit the subscribe button, and like it so that it gets some momentum and it's shared. Feel free to share it as well. So today I'm going to share with you how to make money from home and 5 keys to consider for a lifestyle business. I'm Katie Joy, the Global Butterfly, and I love to be able to transform lives from the inside out, helping you to awaken to the programming that's kept you stuck, help you heal and manifest a greater reality for yourself. And wow, right now, more than ever, given that, most people are being sort of cornered and put in a position where they're now actually thinking about, well, how do I potentially transition into another stream of income that can provide some security for myself, right? Because, the world's in a crazy place right now. Would you agree? And with the opportunity of, you can hear my son in the background, with the opportunity of creating your own income, you get to create your own sense of flow and time and security. You can create so much more for yourself while helping other people on your terms. And that's something that I've been doing for many years of my life. For the last, I'm 45. I retired from my career as a paramedic at 32. I'd been building online businesses and other streams of income since I was 22 years old. And so in the past, I've done a lot of that with property and investing and building that leverage that way. I've also done it with an online business, with online publishing, done it that way, building streams of income. And in the last 4 or 5 years now, I've been really focused on coaching services, but also taking my information and sharing that as well. So I'm going to share with you those 5 key tips of how I've continued to manifest more of what I want to create in my life, regardless of the circumstances going on around. So literally creating my own dream lifestyle business. And I want to share that with you. Is that exciting for you? If that's exciting, leave me a heck yes down below, and I will connect with you about that as well. So the first one that I want to share with you are these 5 key tips on how to make money from home. And the things that you want to consider. The very first one that you want to consider is shifting from the mindset of swapping labor for time for money, and moving that into instead focusing on the skills that you have that could be very supportive to somebody else and help train them in those skills or teach them something that is going to enhance the quality of their life. Maybe it's in an area of their life that then has the extenuating benefits, or maybe it's something very specific that it might be, skills on how, in the area of how to make money. And there's a whole heap of skills there. Might be skills on social media on how to market yourself. Might be skills on how to communicate. It might be skills on how to teach people to self-massage for relaxation. Skills on how to, for me, I have a pathway that I teach people how to have the skills on tuning into the self-awareness as the first step of the transformation arc, where I take you through a process to deprogram from all of the matrix of, what you've been socially engineered and beliefs you've bought into from family and culture and society, help you strip those back, see what they are, and then release those so that you can step into your soul's truth. And that self-awareness is a fabulous state of being, so that you can then have more self-leadership skills, which is, for me, is the next step on the arc that I teach in skills, for example. Really going deep on energy and time and money and the skills of those required to have those self-leadership. And then the third step of skills training that I teach, and a lot of people will teach how to make money first, right? I kind of teach that last on the transformational arc, because let's face it, how many times have you been in a course and witnessed, or maybe it was you who didn't take the action but the strategy works, but didn't actually apply it. And the big reason for that is because right at the very beginning, the emotional connection and the debris of anything unresolved is going to be in the way and blocking energetically from taking action, from putting that strategy in play. So at the end of my arc, I then, once we've got taught you the skills, for example, of intuition, how to trust yourself, how to be in alignment alignment and how to be balanced and stay in that place, then have that self-leadership so that you're actually applying that consistently, and then apply the strategy on how to create money, how to create a business, how to basically express your personal soul signature through the vehicle of a business in one of my core programs, which is called Confidence Clients Cash Kickstart. Yay, awesome, fantastic, love it. Thanks, Rachel. So, what skills could you be teaching other people? And a great way to do that is just to make a list of all the different skills that you have. Now, here's the key thing, particularly my clients that I work with tend to really undervalue your skill set because you take it for granted. What's easy for you, right? It's not necessarily easy for somebody else. And so when you really unpack what it is that you are good at, you could be creating an opportunity. Now, for some of you, that might be starting as a service base. There's a bit of noise going on there. Please allow it. You might be doing a service-based connection first, right? But so you might start with some labor to get you started, but then you want to look at how can you maybe potentially package that. And that's something that I teach at creating an offer, and how do you teach those skills for other people to apply, and then finding your market of who that is for as well. So that was first step, first key to consider, focus on skills, not labor. Now, the second thing is it's a really important critical issue to make sure that you're not just focused on making money, because let's face it, most of us, and particularly my audience, we're not really that interested in money in itself. It's a byproduct, a means of gratitude for the exchange of being of service. Still valuing it, and that's really important, because a lot of people in the spiritual community particularly will not connect money and alignment together. No. I think we're going to get a little visitor. So you can sit on the couch, buddy. Okay, good job. So you might hear some talking in the background. It's my little one. But hey, that's the example of it, right? I mean, he's 3, nearly 4, and he's learning boundaries at a space, and I'll talk to you a bit about that in a moment. Sorry, but I do apologize for the override of sound. So the thing that you want to, with key 2, is you want to focus on making sure you're aligned with your passion, with people first, and the profit is all in alignment. If you're doing something because you just want money to pay the bills, you're going to lose boredom and traction, and you're not going to be aligned. You're going to end up like creating sabotage. You'll hesitate, you'll procrastinate, because it doesn't really match up with what you value, right? And if you don't believe in what you're offering, because it becomes about you just wanting to get the money versus what you're offering to help somebody else with a solution. So you want to make sure that you're passionate about it, so that you're excited, because when you're excited, people want your energy, right? Hang on 2 seconds. Oh, okay, awesome. So that's an example stepping into making sure that you're passionate about it, and that the people that you are serving, you're providing great value, because then it will be really easy to be able to have the monetary exchange, because you really believe in what you're doing.
It's got doors.
The truck's got doors. Fantastic. I'll play with you in the truck in just a minute, okay?
No, it's gone.
Oh, well, I'll help you find it in a minute, okay?
Look at this one.
I know, bub. I'm live right now, and I'm talking to some people, some friends, okay? So can you just...
It's not working well.
Okay, you go sit down, and we'll go for a walk at the park in a minute, okay?
Are they my garbage truck?
Yeah. Yeah. Shh. For a minute, okay?
A salmon now?
Yeah, here. Take this. Do me a favor. Here, I'm going to get you some garbage trucks on the
phone?
Yeah.
It opens.
Bear with me.
Back. It's got this one.
Okay, bud. Here you go. Garbage trucks.
Garbage? What?
Yeah, here you go. Look at that. Here you go. Take it out there and go watch garbage trucks. Go outside, bub.
No.
Okay, well, you're going to hear garbage trucks in the background. So number 3, you're going to want make sure you want to shift your attention to being, thanks for your patience, by the way. Number 3, shift your attention from being focused on just this local space, because a lot of people are thinking about, you know, just in the local market, and shift it to how, because when you're teaching skills, you can open up to the global market. Your ideal audience, your ideal customers, your ideal clients, they're going to be in every country potentially, and well, it's certainly a lot further afield than maybe even just your locality or your suburb when you're teaching skills, right? When you're transferring the value of skills versus swapping your time on labor. So number 4, you want to make sure you're focused on, instead of having this time for money mindset, you want to focus on results for money mindset. And a big part of that shift too is like letting go of this whole, a lot of people get stuck on what's on their resume, but I haven't got this certification, I haven't got this accreditation, or, you know, and quite often they're more than overqualified to share, and they're just distracted looking for that extra thing to validate themselves before they share their skill. Here's your best resume, the results you help your clients get, right? That's it. That's all they care about. They really don't care if you're a doctor or if you've got a degree in this or a degree in that. You know, yes, there are some industries that you need to have that, but for a lot of the opportunities for skills that you're training, here's the thing: if you're highly skilled in it and you've gone from struggle to strength, and you've got a pathway to help somebody have a solution to be able to follow that and go through that process as well, then you have a skill set that helps people to get a result that enhances the quality of their life or their business or both, right? Sound good? So number 5, you want to focus on which style of income, and you want to look at multiple pathways of income. Most people are conditioned to focus on active income, time for money. But if you don't work, you don't get paid, right? And it means that you've only got so many hours in the day and so much energy to actively create that income. You have that income come in, and you then spend that money, it's gone, you've got to start all over again. You want to, instead of like what they sort of killing the goose, so to speak, you want to be able to have feed the goose to lay you the golden eggs. And so you want to shift your attention, your energy, and looking at how can you also, in addition to shifting from active income or in participation with active income, how can you create some leveraged income, which is, for example, if you've got one-on-one clients, how can you shift to being one-to-many clients to be able to create an offer and a container that helps a group of people that collectively get the outcomes and the results that you're promising. And then there's another version of income as well, and it's residual or passive income. Passive income in itself, there are very few situations where it's truly very passive, right? But most, and residual income and passive income are basically the same, but you still going to have, it's a bit of a Furby, because like when you have created the product or the program that, or that you, for example, a song or a record or a book or a program offer that you've done, right? And you might make it as a home study pack. Those sorts of things, once you've put your energy in creating it and you're complete with that, now you're going to put your energy into the marketing side of it and the relationship building and connecting with people. So you're still working, it's just a shift in the attention of where you're putting your energy. But once you've got that product, that program, that product, that opportunity that you can sell, you basically automated, well, then you've got money that now goes ching, 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 ching in your bank account, whether you're asleep, whether you work, whether you're playing with your children, or whatever you're choosing to do. So has this been really valuable for you so far? Yes. Let me recap that quickly. You got your first key is focus on your skills, not your labor for the money. And then that way you're going to be able to really leverage yourself. Secondly, you want to make sure that your passion, your people first, and profit focus is all in alignment. You need to know yourself. You need to have a vision, and you need to be able to trust your intuition. And a lot of people don't do that, right? Or if they say, I'm following my gut, but they're really rooted in fearful thinking rather than actually in a vibration, a high vibration. If you're trusting your gut out of fear and you're reactive and moving away, that's not going to serve you at all. It will keep you limited and bound in a contracted state. You want to make sure you're truly feeling, knowing who you are, stepping into your biggest vision, which is a high excitable vibration, and then trusting your intuition from that, following that God voice, taking immediate action with those ideas and inspired steps. Third, you want to be able to shift from a global perspective to a local, from a local perspective to a global perspective. You want to be able to make sure that you're more expansive, and that way you're not limited to, bricks and mortar. You're not limited to having to travel to a location. You can do it all basically online, which is a pretty incredible opportunity and totally available to absolutely everyone. There are so many opportunities. You just got to find the one that fits for you and create the one that fits for you. 4, focus on results, not your resume. Your credibilities, the things that are on your list, honestly, people don't give a shoo-zoo, right? Really don't. They're really not interested. They're bored if they're looking at everything you've done and what you've got and trying to prove who you are. They want to know, what's in it for me? How can you personally help me get the result that I want? And can I trust you? Right? And so you need to be able to make sure that you are confident that you can get those results again and again and again. And then that way, that trust is going to transfer because you also have lots of case studies and social proof. But the energy of you're aligned. You're not feeling like you're a fraud. You're actually in alignment, which is why I focus, when I shared with you earlier on, I focus my very first bit of my transformation arc is making sure you know who you are, knowing yourself, knowing what your vision, not the programmed vision, and trusting your intuition is so critical as the roots and the foundation for you to be able to create the income that you want, to create the lifestyle that you want, create the perfect business that really suits you and lights you up. That's really important. And then the 4 with the recap was the results, not the resume. 5 is active, shifting from active income to leveraged and even residual or passive income. So you want to be able to look at having all of these, so you're creating multiple pathways of income, so that if you're not working, you've still got other streams of income coming in. Sound good? I'm going to give you a bonus. A bonus one is in boundaries, and this one is around time, space, and reward. And so making sure that, you're going to be working from home. So you need to have a space that is allocated for you, that is your space and it's your business space. And so when you're in that space, you're focused on the business and you can shut it off, or you can contain it, so that you're anchoring this space for you. Activate, like when you're in it, you're already aware, I'm activated, I'm focusing on my business right now. And then also you're creating it for your family, and it's going to be age specific. Like I have a 3-4-year-old, right? And so really hard to be able to get the connection of, I need to stay outside the door right now, right? But if you've got older kids in the family or partners, you need to be able to create a schedule, time, that you say, this is when I'm working and this is when I'm not. And when I'm not, it's family time and we're doing the reward, the focus of being in the family. But then when I'm working, you need to be able to give me that energy to be able to focus on what I'm doing. And then you're training people to respect your boundaries. But you have to start respecting your boundaries first and making sure that you're the leader in that for other people to honor that. And you do it in a way where you're keeping that balance that works for you. So if this has been super duper valuable for you, thank you for the background participation. It's exactly what it is. I mean, I've set my life up in a way where I'm living it the way that I want to live it. And I attract people who love that and care, other single mums who are having, they have children and they want to make it work too. You got to let go of the whole perfection thing, and you just got to find a way that it works for you and serve people. Because when you serve people from the heart, right, with love, then, you create a lot of magic in your life. So this has been amazing. I'm really excited to share this with you, and stay tuned because I'm really excited to be able to share with you too that I'm reopening the Awakened Soul program in the coming weeks. We're going to be launching that for a 6-week live program on the 20th of April. And you can't just access it just yet unless you're personally connecting with me. I've had a few people already pre-enrolled. I'll be having an early bird enrollment. Super exciting because we haven't done a live group for nearly 2 years, and it previously was the Awakened Woman program. It's still very focused for the women in the group, for the spiritual entrepreneur, for the soul seeker, for the person who says, I want to awaken from all of this matrix programming. I want to do the healing. I want to be shown how to do that and be led in a way that you're going to be empowered to do it for yourself again and again and again, so that you can also have the practical and magical steps to create your ideal reality moving forward. And it addresses the holistic experience of your life. The benefits from this program far reach beyond your imagination even right now, because the people that have taken through this program in the past, has been such incredible results. They've taken off running their online businesses. They've been creating their beautiful relationships, or moving away from relationships that were unharmonious, and really finding their identity again and stepping into the greatest version of themselves. There have been people who have had amazing spontaneous healings and continued healings moving forward, because when you release the energy blocks that are keeping you stuck in the subconscious system, not just in your brain but in your body, in the cellular memory, when you clear those, you're able to align yourself in a way that really connects you with your truth of your soul and your path. So thank you very much for this opportunity. I'm excited. If you want to book a call with me, an energy balance call with me right now, I've got 75% off for the March Madness experience. And you can get that balance and alignment accelerated so that you can move forward. So I'll drop that link down below, and you can book one of those and connect with me, and stay tuned. If you love this, I'll see you on the next live. And if you're watching the replay, I'll see you then too.